to at least go for 5 times the ROAS.
Here's how I would identify that. Quick brainstorm. We need to identify the customer journey. So what's the first touch point that potential customers have? It's a Facebook ad. So after a Facebook ad, what's the next touch point?
From the landing page, yeah.
Gotcha. So the second touch point is landing page. And then what's the third touch point?
Thank you page.
Okay, thank you. There we go. Now we're on. And what happens after they hit the thank you page?
They get an email
Excellent. Email within how many minutes?
within seconds, I believe.
Cool. Let's just say 5 seconds. Double check that one. After the email, what's the next touch point?
After the email, it should be like call.
How does the sales call go? Is it get some details, try and sell them on the spot?
We just send them an email where they need to, make the payment.
They get an email to make payment. Okay. What's the next step if they don't make a payment?
We put them through an email sequence, and also the salespeople keep calling them, every 2 to 3 days.
What you can measure is what you can work on. Do you guys happen to track how many email requests for payment you send and how many people pay it?
No.
Okay. That would be massively worth tracking. In a perfect world, you'd be able to bill them right then and then over the phone, while the emotional investment is at its peak. Where I'm going with all of this is to wrap this learning nice and neatly in a bow, coming back to return on investment, you've got all of these steps. There's a lot of moving parts to the business. If there's a bottleneck anywhere, you need to be able to specifically identify where the bottleneck is. Return on ad spend actually has 7 or 8 points. If any one of those backs up or breaks, it affects your ROAS, right? Keep the numbers really simple. You only needed 100 leads per week, sales qualified. I would dare say that that's marketing advertising's job's done. They've gotten their 100 leads a week. And then now it's sales team from that point there. So if we don't know whether it's a sales problem or a marketing advertising problem, the worst thing we could do is go, our ROAS is low, it's a marketing problem, without actually identifying it's in fact a marketing problem. Do you see where I'm going with all of that?
Yeah.
Cool.